how to start with marketing, what to do in order to start creating content. Some of my clients are asking me these questions over and over again. So I decided to record a video that will give you some ideas about where to find ideas for new content and how to create the content in a smart way to avoid wasting time, wasting resources, and being stuck with actually no content to post. So the first thing that I would like to recommend to you, and I was using this in both of my past businesses as well as I'm using it now, and I'm recommending this to my customers on a daily basis, is to turn your projects into stories. Because probably there is a huge possibility that you have helped a couple of businesses, a couple of people, or you have some sort of a professional experience from your past. And you can turn all of these experiences, both with your present, past customers, as well as from your professional life, if you do not have a lot of experience in business, into stories. And once you have the story, you can chunk the story down into pieces of content. Let me explain how this works. Let's say that you have successfully helped a business XYZ to implement a project management software, and you have also helped them to set up the tool. This is a success story that you can break into different chunks of content. So what was the problem to begin with this particular project? How have you came in contact with this customer? So maybe there is a business out there that has a similar thing to fix. So the first thing that you can do is to record a video or write an article, how to fix XYZ problem. And that's the first one. The second one is to introduce the tool that you have introduced to the company. So how to use XYZ tool in a particular industry or in a particular business. The third one might be how to help people use XYZ tool in a particular environment. Just a couple of ideas top of my head that can give you an idea about what can we do in order to start with conceptualizing the content. The projects turned into stories are the most resonating ones when it comes to video content, when it comes to blog articles, or when it comes to LinkedIn posts, for example. Because people like to hear about similar things that they are encountering in their professional lives, and they also like to hear how you helped someone else with a similar problem. So this both gives people something to identify with, as well as proves that you know what you are doing with whatever your specialty might be. Before I move to the next one, make sure to subscribe to our channel if you're finding this video interesting. The second idea, and I cannot stress this enough, is to repurpose your existing content. If you are already active on any social media platform or any platform whatsoever, so if you're blogging, if you're posting videos, if you are posting on social media, all of your past activities are actually great foundations to start building new content. Let me give you an example. Just recently, I have recorded a couple of videos based on my newsletters that I am sending out to people every 2 weeks. And that was super easy for me because I already had a content that I have written for my audience. At the same time, not everybody is reading all of the issues of my newsletter because, for example, people are missing out on it and there's like an open rate of, I don't know, 50%. So half of the people are not seeing half of my content.
If you would like to get more valuable information about B2B sales and marketing, join our email broadcast, where we share resources with valuable information, marketing tools and case studies of successful campaigns, proven scenarios for B2B sales, useful tools, and a ton more to help you improve your sales and marketing game and generate more leads.
And the third one is that people are joining to my email broadcast very randomly, sometimes from social media, sometimes from LinkedIn, sometimes from here, from YouTube. So there are different entry points and not everyone has to receive all of the information. So it's easy to fall into the trap that I don't want to repeat myself, but at the end of the day, you are not really repeating yourself because probably majority of people did not see it, or maybe they would like to even be reminded about something. So repurposing your old content, old pieces of content, is a great way to start creating something new. And the third idea that I would like to share with you is, of course, AI. Firing up DeepSeek AI or ChatGPT or any other tool of your preference, providing with some of the context. So this is what I'm doing, this is who I am, and maybe you can provide me with 5, 10, 15 ideas about this or that. Playing around around with prompts, playing around with conversation with AI can actually open up a lot of those doors for you, those creative doors that will enable you to create more content. I've been stuck multiple times when it comes to ideas for new content, and every time that I shared with ChatGPT, for example, a couple of ideas that I've already recorded on, it was able to provide me with some of decent ones when it comes to what can be next piece of content that I can record. So if you are feeling stuck, using AI can actually help you get unstuck, and it doesn't have to be like everything that it will suggest. It will just open up this creative door for you that will enable you to then add something from your professional life to it, add some past experiences, and have a mix of your own creativity, suggestions from AI, and it will be unique. Using AI can actually be very helpful when it comes to creating new pieces of content. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions about creating content, about marketing, and so on and so forth, let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, have a great rest of your day, and see you soon.